Hello. Welcome to Handmade by Julia Quinn and my Thursday afternoon Facebook Live. We are no longer in October. We're now in November, so I'm not sharing kits with you every week this month. I'm sharing something that's newly available this month in our new online exclusives offering. This is a really fun hybrid bundle. I'm just, hang on, just dialing up my my device here so I can see, make sure I've got everything in the right view. Okay, so this is a brand new, available, as I said, starting this week, hybrid bundle called Happy Hibiscus. The hibiscus stamp set has these three main flowers and three images that fill in the line images and leaves, and then three great greetings. Congratulations, you make me smile, and thanks for being so kind. It also comes with dies that coordinate with the project, and I'm going to need this die because I'm going to stamp out these flowers. I want to cut them out. I'm also going to cut out all of these really lovely images too, and this circle. So lots of great imagery, lots of great dies there. My project uses almost all of them, doesn't it? And then this fantastic folder. Now I have already embossed my silver foil. Check that out. Isn't that amazing? That gorgeous deep embossed image. Foil always shows up embossing really, really well. But this die here, you can actually pop it into the folder, put your cardstock in, and it will emboss and cut out those three flowers as well. Now, I haven't done that on this project, but I have done it on another project, so perhaps I'll show that to you next week. All right, let's get our bits and pieces. I'll just show you before I get started. Thank you, Monica. I have two colour options. We did this at our team day a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to offer two options. This is my favourite, the Coastal Cabana and Summer Splash with the pool party. But I thought some people might like the red. But do you know which was the most popular? This one. I just think the Coastal Cabana and the Summer Splash and the silver work really, really nicely together. So I've got a pool party card base, and then I've got a long skinny strip. It's a great way to use paper, but I am going to cut out of the middle of that this circle piece, okay, and I could probably cut out all of these dudes here, okay, because all we're showing is this top bit on each side. Okay, there we are. So I can go right to the edges. Okay, so there's that. So I'll set that aside, but on this piece, which is my spare piece, I'm going to stamp this lovely flower. So it comes all on one stamp image, and that works really, really well on the e-block. So what I'm going to do first is stamp my darker image for the outline with the darker ink first, which is the Summer Splash. Just going to pop it upside down so I can see what I'm doing. So that's the darker image there. I'll just stamp that onto my scrap. Okay. And then with these flowers here, I'll stamp them in the Coastal Cabana, which is a much lighter colour. Okay. Now these actually line up quite nicely with the images, which makes it super fun. If you're not a person who likes colouring in, this is a great way to go. But I have to say, colouring in this stamp set is really nice too. I might have to re-ink my ink pad. There we go. There's one. And the next one. And this one's probably the trickiest to line up. But because it's photopolymer, lining it up is actually Not too tricky at all. And then my last little flower is just a teensy tiny one. Okay, and that one goes there. All right, so that's the flowers done. Very cool, hey? Rightio, now I do want to, before I do anything else, die cut these out. So, as you can see, I've got some washi tape already on this die to make it really easy for me to hold it in place when I'm die cutting it. All right, now I won't bring over my die cutting machine because I'm a bit big to pop in here, but I will put this and all of this collection all together on the one platform, so then I can run that all together at the same time. And of course one slipped off just when I was almost there. There we go. Back you go, guys. I could even put you over there. Give myself a bit more space over here. There we are. This time don't let them fall off as you feed it into the machine. Alright. And I did do that one. It did slip off a bit anyway, after all that hard work preventing it. But you know what I'm going to do with that one? Tuck it underneath another image, so I don't have to worry. There you go, there's my circle. Look at that, that's great for your greetings, isn't it? And then this one, these flowers all pop out individually. Now I do have to... Alright, there's my bits and pieces. So I think I've done most of the hard work for the project. Now it's just a matter of sticking it all together. And don't you love, on the back of all of the dies, there's a little tiny hole where you can just pop it out when it is stuck inside the die. And that one's already out, and then that one. There's my collection. And then the last thing I will do just before I start assembly is stamp my greeting, which comes from a stamp set that I've lost. What did I do with it? Oh, I know what I did with it, I think. No, it's not there. Goodness. Found it. This one called Sharing, Loving, Crafting. This is the perfect stamp set for those who love to share handmade gifts. And this is one of the online exclusives that just arrived this month too. So I love this, just to brighten your day, because that means I can use this card for almost any occasion. So pop you there, take you off, and I'm going to use Summer Splash for this one. And it works really nicely, fits really nicely in our lovely circle die from the Happy Hibiscus. There we go, just to brighten your day. Now that ink pad is juicy, isn't it? All right, let's stick our card together. So this little piece here, that I've taken all of the center out, just going to pop that on the card. There we are. And then I've got my Coastal Cabana. Oh no, this is Summer Splash, sorry. That covers up all of that on the card. And then we had the beautiful embossed silver. I actually think this silver paper is also one of the new online exclusives available this month. There is silver and gold, so they're very, very shiny versions. They've actually got a little bit of a texture through them, like a linen texture. So there's the gold and the silver there. Okay. I wonder what was on the inside of the card. I should have been stamping. Okay. Now we'll start to assemble all my bits and pieces here. I use some dimensionals on the back of my flowers so that they stand up very nicely. actually think I'll put the Just to Brighten Your Day on first, but before I put the dimensionals on, I'll put some adhesive and add some of this lovely stuff. Check this out. So this card obviously is to showcase all of our new products. This ribbon here is Soft Lost Lagoon Cord. I'm going to cut it into thirds. This is part of, if you've had a look, seen what there is, this is part of the Otters, the Otterly Adorable suite, the collection. And this cord is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I'll pop you on first, and then I'll be able to slide all of the other things underneath and around it. There we go. So pop you over there. Just to brighten your day. And my largest hibiscus. And I'll put the leaves on last of all because I'll slide them underneath the hibiscus. There we go. Next, this little one. See how when you do the two-step stamping, the outline and then the fill-in one, it leaves part of the petals white, which is a really lovely effect. And I know that you possibly don't get hibiscus in blues, but I just think this is one of my favorite colors. I absolutely love these blues. They're really, really gorgeous. Okay, so there's my flowers. Now to stick my leaves, and I'm just going to tuck them in various positions around. Now this one here, remember the one that didn't die cut properly? That one has to be tucked right underneath there so no one will know. Okay, and then I might put this one on with the dimensional over here, and this one on with a mini dimensional up the top here. And then look at that lovely leaf. Isn't that beautiful? The detail in that die is absolutely gorgeous. Pop a little bit of seal on that one. Thank you everyone who's come to visit me today and watch me create something other than a kit this week. I hope you get some great inspiration. And then we've got these gorgeous things from the Riverside Irregular Pearls. These ones also come from the Otter Suite and the new online exclusives offering, and they are just beautiful. So there's 3 different colors. There's a blue, which I've used all up, a grey and a white. So I might add these white ones first. There we go. Look at that beautiful iridescence in them. Aren't they gorgeous? And they're nice and flat, so they're not too, they don't stand up too much for postage. There you go, just to brighten your day. Isn't that beautiful? And I love doing projects that are monochromatic. I find them so much easier. And now we'll stamp the inside of the card. So we'll do, oops, the outline of the flowers first. I'll just pop this underneath, pop them there, because that will be underneath my, I will glue that piece down. And then the cabana flowers inside. Here we go. Oops. There you are. One. And as I said, this one's I found the trickiest, but oh look, that just fell into place, didn't it? And then this one. There we go. Pretty, 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 pretty. And then just because I want to use this stamp, not for any particular reason, I just like it. This little crosshatch, I'll do a little bit of light stamping in between the flowers. Here we go. Isn't that cute? There we go. And I had a little extra flower somewhere. If I find it, I'll stick that in too. So then that goes on top of that, or we can stick that on the other side so there's no chance of it showing up. I found my flower. There it is. There's my writing panel for the inside of my card. My stamping panel that no one will ever know. That was underneath there. And last of all, a little tiny flower. Because I was going on the rule of threes for that one, so I'll stick you in there. There you go. Just to brighten your day. I hope that brightened your day and introduced you to some gorgeous, gorgeous new products. And I look forward to seeing you next week when maybe I will show you how that embosses and cuts out the hibiscus tickety blue. See ya!